Thanks for the host, Dopey. Good morning. Here we go. Here we go. Awesome. So we're doing a open seed this morning. I looked at the schedule. There was a 10 a.m. open and a 10 p.m. ambrosia. So I think I'm going to do those. I also saw 4 p.m. cross keys, but figured not a good idea. So not doing that one, probably. So hopefully everybody's having a good morning. A shield. We don't care about a shield. No siree. So hopefully, can be some good background noise for people if they're around or not or whatever. Last night we did mystery. Compared to our last mystery, it was actually quite a bit easier. We had hard item pool, map compass, small key shuffle. 7 crystal fast cannon, and a 2 crystal to energy tea. The big stumbling block last night was our Swamp Palace small key. Was at Agate Ledge for the lumberjack. So that took a bit to find. Good extra bombs. More extra bombs. And then our ice rod was in Swamp Palace. Thank you for all those auto hosts coming in, friends. Joe, Olcash, Jess, Chin, Reese, and Leaky. was gonna say, if Joe was here, I would actually tell her that the person she should talk to about multiple stream thing is Reese. Hookshot and a sword. Okay. And a bottle. But, you know, hopefully she'll be able to make it and I can let her know. Or I'll message her on Discord afterwards. So this is race number 42 for me on the season. We're 21 and 20 right now. So, hovering right around 500. As I've been told, that is a sign of a good ladder. Little Shy Guy. Figured we try out Shy Guy tonight. Although, we absolutely loved last night's Sprite. It was hilarious. Last night's Flavor Guy Sprite was just amazing. Flippers, okay. Well, we can do a lot of the Zora checks. But yes, good morning all. Hopefully you're having a good Monday. Master Sword. I've got plenty of other spots to find arrows. I really don't care to pick up arrows. Hookshot's an interesting early find. Extra money is good. It means I've got enough for Zora. We got more than enough for Zora. Holy cow, we found three of the two. We found three 300 rupees this early. We are definitely doing Zora in this loop. Bum ba dum ba da dum ba dum da da dum ba dum bum bum ba bum ba bum ba bum 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 da 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 do 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 do. We got a bow. Hey Dopey, thanks for those embers. That's just to make you buy more, so then you have to, you know, can't use them. That's weird, like, here's the thing, like, Twitch, you can give a single bit. So, like, it just doesn't make sense. Interesting. We got the lamp as well. You know, I'm not saying Mixer has to be Twitch. I'm fine with Mixer being Mixer. But, geez. Okay, I don't care about Hylian Island. I would just think that would be a very normal thing to have working in that way, but okay. Yeah, I would think the single bit would just, or the single ember would be a good idea for, you know, spending. Okay, the 10 bomb pack really doesn't matter. But what we'll do is, you know what, let's check the map. Crystal, crystal, pendant, okay. Vanilla pendant. Or is that vanilla color? I don't remember. Blue pendant's desert, right? Usually in the base game. But we've got all the equipment necessary to clear Eastern, and it's vanilla clearing. Like, besides the fact that I've got a Master Sword, it's pretty much exactly what you would have normally for Eastern Palace. So yeah, we won last night, Dopey. Nice little 4-minute win. Close one. My opponent and I were both pretty tired last night, so we didn't really talk about the seed. I didn't think it was... It had some interesting stuff, logically. But overall, not too difficult of a seed. Just annoying. For those last little hunts at the end. Ice Rod. And wow, Tempered Sword already. Jeez. I liked the logic at the beginning. It really got me to think. I haven't had to think about that in a while. Usually the game does not give you flute and mitts so early and a mirror. So having to mirror from Mire in Bunny State over to Desert Palace to find your Moon Pearl. It's a very different logical move. Not unheard of, just not what I was expecting for a race like that. Luckily we realized it because I was about to go grind out money like a dope. So we'll clear Eastern Palace, and then we'll do probably the escape sequence. I don't want to go do Aga yet. Aga's looking pretty reasonable as the play. We don't have any of our Dark World kit yet. And we're kind of running low on options. So, There's a decent chance Ag is going to be required. One item. Unfortunately, this is not ambrosia, so we can't go off of 2 items. Last item is either on Armos or in the big key chest. So yeah, figured this was a good way to wake up this morning. 10 a.m. open. Yeah, unless I start finding Dark World stuff really quickly, this has got to be an Agaseed. Okay, so third item for Eastern was in big key chest. Means the map's going to be on Armos. But Armos is a crystal, so we're going to get Armos cleared. Let's grab these arrows. I'm starting to learn some of the item layout. That's good. Remembering some of the more important items that you can grab. So yes, happy Monday all. Hello, Olkesh. Not sure if you checked out last night's at all, but it was something. Not the best, not the worst. Nothing too special of a seed in terms of settings. Okay, yeah, it wasn't too much worth watching. I did pretty well, and then when I got into the hunt for the Swamp Palace Small and the Ice Rod, I was getting pretty annoyed, unfortunately. We just about full cleared that seed. A 198 out of 216 or whatever it was is just ridiculous item clear percentage. I don't like that kind of numbers, to be honest. That's actually a big deal. That gives me a lot of items. We're going to finish clearing Hyrule Castle because that's a good idea, but... that does change up the equation a little bit. Because my original thought was I was going to clear Hyrule Castle and then do Aga immediately from here. But Hookshot means I can do East Death Mountain. Still looking like a decent chance at Aga, but there's some thought going into that. I'm thinking this morning, that's a good sign. We're gonna Death Warp out of here. So I just wanted to start taking a little bit of damage from that chain guard. Believe it or not, that was purposeful. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, the funny one was this morning, you know, I'm getting ready for my day, and my opponent from last night tags me in the ladder Discord and goes, "Oh, did you know that ours was silvers last night? Or silverless?" I was like, "Yep." I was like, I realized it as soon as I found a green 20. I was like, green 20s always mean harder expert. So like, boom. Harder expert means no silver arrows unless it is swordless seed. So I knew where I was going, what I was doing. Moon Pearl's good. Still very likely Aga. But we've got like 7 or 8 item checks left. Realistically. So, but Guild Wars is done for gems again. My guild finished first place. We had a really good week. Winning always makes everybody happy. So. But we've got our cup of water and feeling refreshed this morning. So hopefully this race goes well, and then we'll do the late night 10 p.m. as well. Death Mountain time. First up, grabbing the old man. Where are we grabbing the old man? Don't ask. Not really helpful. We'll check Spec Rock, and the inside of Spec Rock, we can't grab the top of Spec Rock, obviously, but we can check it. Okay, top of Spectacle Rock, worthless. Inside, also worthless. Well, I guess they have a worth of about 20 rupees, but yeah. Not worth my time. Yeah, really, the recap I posted in Discord's just about everything. I can't think of anything that was a bit more. The only other thing of interest would be to say that I used the greatest sprite ever known to man. Mirror. Okay. So that gives us 2 more items, because now we have logical access to Tower of Hera. Floating Island doesn't have anything. We're going to take the long walk through Spiral Cave. Very rarely would we go the opposite direction from East Death Mountain to West Death Mountain, but, you know, sometimes you just need to do these things. Yeah, I'd say that being at about 25% of the races by the end of the week or early next week would be pretty good. The fact that I'm already at 20% of the races is actually pretty crazy to think. Okay, so one item there. Our second bottle. But we're really running out of checks. This really is looking like an Agaseed. Very cooperative Moldorm today. We have to do the basement now. But there are very few things in the basement that will actually matter. Yeah. Sorry, my ear's been itchy this morning. We got one check left, and I just want to check it for thoroughness, just in case. Okay, ether on the desert ledge. Really, as soon as we gain access to the mire area, we can get that. Okay. Yeah, this is Aga. For sure. There was still a chance that maybe like Boots were in Agena Cave. And if Boots were there, then we could have checked Bonk Rocks. Or some other weird sets of items could have changed things, but yeah, we didn't really have many options. Doom, 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 doom. 35 minutes just to check every light world check we could have done. A little annoying. But the only place we can actually go in Dark World is Pod. Like, we really can't go anywhere. So, like, pot or bust. We can't even check Quakefish. Like, that's how ridiculous this start is. Yeah, time for some blue balls. Just my luck. I know. It's okay. Maybe the number should just increase and not get reset all the time. Jeez, 5 in this fight alone, though, is just not cool. Okay, what's the situation with Dark World? Ice and Mire. Thieves and Skull. Yeah, something like Hammer or Glove, preferably both, have to be in pot at this point. Like, there really is nothing I can do. That's how little this race has given me. If I get a glove or the hammer, I can actually get to West Dark World and like the village, because there's a hook shot spot. The vanilla routing of this game would have you go to, let's see, Ice, Mire, Skull, Thieves. Vanilla routing for the game would have you go to Swamp Palace next, after you beat Pod in the normal way, and then you get the hookshot there, and then you're supposed to go north and hookshot across to get to Skull Woods and Thieves Town. but the NMG route does it a bit differently. So. I mean, we're at 2 crystals and having to fight Aga. So, like, not terrible. Small key's good. There's always some weird key logic with pods, so we definitely need the small keys. Didn't want to do that. That was a mistake. You ever just walking down the road and then you're like, leap, hit Y, forgetting that you have the mirror? That ever happened to you? No? Nobody? Just me? Okay. I said there has to be something here. I'm not going to be wrong. I didn't even get knocked off by an enemy there. I fell off the bridge of my own accord. Like, what? I mean, I know there's so many small keys in this dungeon, but really, come on. Okay. Fire rod's good. But, like, glove? Hammer? Please? I need one of them. Unless the hookshot spot's closer. There we go. Not ideal. I'll be honest, like, a glove is good, it's just not the ideal. I was kind of more hoping for hammer. But, you know. I should consider the feelings of the glove. It is rude of me to not at least recognize the value of the glove. I know, right? I am a jerk to the glove. The glove is a valued companion. Good gif. Good gif. I mean, and honestly, the glove does give me more access. It gives me access to Quakefish, and Quakefish is actually... like, this is the best time for me to go here, because I'm not gonna go here later. This has just been a very linear seed, and I don't like that. Like, it hasn't given many options from a go this other way perspective. Like, kind of got filtered down to these options very quickly. So yeah, this is the vanilla way over to the west side. And there is a way up to Graveyard Ledge from here. Without the Titan's Mitts, so we're going to check it. No time like the present. We're so flush with money right now, it's really not worth my time. Dang it. Mirror bonk. Normally wouldn't care, but just in case, you do kind of need some medallions to finish this race. So we're going to clear Skull Woods first, just because of the fact that we've got the Fire Rod, and I'd prefer to have Hammer before going into Thieves. I mean, I guess Glove did give me more options than the Hammer did. I should be nicer to the Glove. Because Hammer really would have only given me like Hype Cave. Taking damage on the way to the Moth. Not necessarily a good strategy. Yo, Reese. Yep. Something different. Damn it. I'm not happy about that. I shouldn't have lost on... That was an NMG fight. Like, purely the NMG fight, and I just lost. Round 2. Screw you, Mothula. And screw your dinky item. 10 arrows. I'm not happy how long it took me to do that fight. That was an extra couple of minutes for dying. And where I am in the ladder at this point, with like my matches getting closer, a couple of minutes could be enough, especially in like a super linear seed like this. Screw every last bit of Skull Woods. Seriously. Screw you. Screw the mummies. Screw Mothula. It's... I don't really even care when it comes to this dungeon. I'm just pissed off. And I want to be grouchy about the fact that this dungeon sucks. Maybe. Nope. Olcash did nothing wrong. I'm a grouch. So far, we have done 3 crystal dungeons and killed Aghanim. And we died in Skull Woods. And I don't like that. Like, it was an NMG fight. I've gotten much better at the NMG. Hey, Titan's Mitts. So yeah, this was definitely Aga, no doubt about it. Yeah. Been awake for a bit, but not super, like, before this race. Was I really up and rearing to go? Eh. Not too much, so. I'm hoping to find the hammer before I go into Thieves, by the way. Or the boots. Thing is, after the race last night, I had to finish up the new faction for gems. I wanted to get that, like, done. So let's just say I was slow to fall asleep last night instead. Being off, like having my sleep schedule so far off has been not good. Well, Hype Cave. That was pretty anti-hype. What are we giving a Hype Cave that the best thing it had was like my third or fourth bottle? 1? 2? Out of 10. These aren't ratings out of 5. These are ratings out of 10. Doing everything I can before doing Thieves Town. I was really just hoping for the hammer. Unfortunately, that means I can't get the big chest. Watch Thieves Town have it. I just should have gone here first. That's how it works, right? Put off a dungeon because you want things to be perfect for it, and then it's always there. We'll fall back to 500 with this race. 21-21. And actually, the next dungeon we might go to... I really don't want to say it. Because it sounds like a bad idea. Actually, both the dungeons I have access to right now are bad ideas. What do I do? Yes, it does. Okay, so here's where we stand with each of the dungeons. I can actually get into Desert, but it's a pendant. I can get into Mire, but it's a... Well, I can go to the Mire area. We're not sure if I can actually do anything in Mire, because I don't know what the medallion requirement is. Pod, all we need is the hammer and we can clear it. All I need is the hammer and I can clear Swamp Palace. Ice Palace, I can actually full clear. Mire, I can clear everything except for Vitreous, but why would I want to do that when Mire's a pendant as well? And TR, I might be able to open up TR, but I can't really do shit in TR because I don't have the Cane of Samaria. If I had the Cane of Samaria, we could actually full clear TR. Like, that's the problem, is like the stuff I can clear right now, the only thing I can clear is Ice Palace. And It's a pendant. So that's my problem. I know, right? After 2 straight races where Ice Rod was my go mode, the fact that it's not go mode today is a blessing. Sorry, that stinks. Yep, I have the Fiat Rod. It's the Fire Rod today, just because, you know, we are only Shy Guy. So it's the Fire Flower. Oh, good. So we did get all the items in Thieves Town, at least. You know what? This is the right way to do this. There is something else we can go check. And actually, we can't full clear Ice Palace. Because we're missing a very important item. Yep, I'm missing Old Cash. How'd you know? No, not the boots. Boots are not required to clear almost any dungeon. Only 2 dungeons could have a requirement of needing the boots to clear them, and that's Desert and GT. No, I don't have the hammer. Hey, I can see who removed a comment now? Cool. I was curious because I used my clear button. I used on my Stream Deck, I have a button to clear chat. And I had noticed when I pushed it, it said Radical Sniper 99 cleared the chat. I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't realize that was like a new feature that we actually know who deletes stuff. Cool. Now, is that just the channel owner, or is that like if my mods did it with, or does my mod see that you did that? Okay. Interesting. Yes, I care so much about the work that my mods do. You know, I have such bad members of chat. Although, as far as I know, I actually have an extensive list of blocked users. Yeah, we haven't gotten too many of those in a while. Oh, we can't even get into Turtle Rock. Good God, we can't do much of anything right now. No hammer is super limiting, folks. Who would have thunk it? I realized I should get the medallion here and the mire area checks before we go up Death Mountain. Silver arrows, okay. Thanks, game. I mean, I'm not, like, mad. Silver arrows are... I know, right? I shouldn't be disappointed. Like, silver arrows are great. Pods clearable, swamps clearable. All we need is the red cane. And maybe a medallion. Stop! It's hammer time. Mire comes through today. The mire area. Not even mire. Really, if I can just find the Cane of Samaria, I'll guess that I'm in go mode. And unfortunately, no boots. I've been spoiled for boots recently, apparently. I know, right? How terrible that I have not had boots at all this race. However, shall Ulkesh survive knowing I don't have the boots? Shovel. Eek. So since we're one item away from go mode, we're going to skip left side swamp on the first visit and hope that the item's in the back. If it's not in the back, we'll come in and do left side. Fire shield, compass. Not really what I was looking for. I'm getting red stuff, just not the red stuff I want. After this, we'll go clear pod. We just have to kill Helmasaur King there. And that'll put me at 6 crystals, and we're just in a hunt for the Cane of Samaria. My Fire Rod Argus has been bad recently. Okay, big key. And we got the shovel. I was gonna have to go back in anyway. Just based on the fact that we got the big key anyway, so. And then it's just going to come down to, there's 2 items left in Swamp, and the map. So, we'll see. Now, since we already spent the small key, we cannot do Diver Down. I mean, we only have 9 bombs. I need at least 15 to do Diver Down, right? Sorry, I'm not salty about yesterday at all. A friend did tell me what I possibly did wrong with Diver Down, at least. He said he had the same thing happen. And knows how it works. And said, usually if that happens, if you tap left, you should be fine. And should be able to jump down. I just find it quite hilarious that I learned how to do these tricks. And I can do them in practice with none of these problems. And then the first time I tried to do Icebreaker in a race, I couldn't buffer to the left. And then the first time I tried to do Diver Down in a race, I can't jump off the ledge when I'm in the right positions. Like, what kind of luck is that? And now I realize I forgot what I did already. I'm a dope. I'm questioning every last thing I've done right now. Melancholy Jesse is so... Yep. How did I forget to check the big chest the first time I came back into this room? Like, that's just stupid. Yeah, we got no running. I'm getting kind of sick of walking everywhere. So any big plans this week? For anybody? I know Scruff's off this week, which is awesome. I believe Paul's off this week too. Crazy. I'm not off, so. No? Okay. I guess I get it, but I mean, you pretty much have your own setup, so I'm kind of surprised they wouldn't. Hmm. Okay. So just Tuesday, Thursday, I guess, for you, or Tuesday... Yeah, you're... No, Tuesday, Friday? Tuesday, Thursday? Six crystals. Damn. Yeah, I've got my challenge done for Warboats. The question is, you know, do I want to still just hit everything? Let's take a chance. We haven't done enough of those today. Maybe the Cane of Samaria is on Dark Death Mountain. Yeah, I've been having more streams on in the background while I work. It's just like I'm still not watching the streams that I've said I couldn't watch because of work. Like, Dopey, your stream usually has always occurred at a time when I can't. Oops, wrong one. But I've been home and I still haven't watched much. I watched some more, but not a ton, and same for ID. Ah. By the way, Reese, got a question for you. Because I know you know this stuff. Angel, she had messaged Dopey about like how awesome to do, or how a lot of what was it, Dopey, about how to like do rebroadcasting onto multiple systems or multiple streaming platforms. And I know you do it, but I know you also have it so you get to chat on both. Frick. We're not in go mode. Nice. Oh, does Restream also do the chat? I wasn't sure. I know there was stuff that does like streaming to both platforms, but I wasn't sure if there was like something specific to make sure chat showed up in both. Because I knew the Restream, I just always thought like... And I guess that's the case. What you're saying is that, you know, you need this as well. Or you need the chat app. Yeah, I saw it working in your channel. I was lurking. Well, we went to Ice Palace, and we're leaving Ice Palace. I'm preemptively calling this go mode. There is still the possibility we're about to get really screwed in GT, but, you know... Because we're still haven't found a very particular red item. So wait, is the chatbot like it's in the Restream program? So it's not like something separate to download? Oh, okay. Interesting. I feel like it's something I need to consider. I hadn't thought about it, and I saw Joe mention it, and I was like, neat. but I don't know if it's for me to really care at this point. But if I'm going to continue doing these races and eventually want to do the actual official races on that are Twitch based, I would need to have a stream on Twitch. So it's crossing my mind. Darn it. No, I could see it not working, because it's definitely the chatbot that posts it on the Mixer side. I don't know if you've looked at it, but when I've had your channel up on Mixer, I've seen the chatbot posting everything that your Twitch stream posts. Or like all your Twitch users post. Yeah, maybe. Super simple compared to stuff I've done already. Okay. Interesting. No, it's not actually. It looks cool. It's not even that difficult. The thing I would love to be able to do is the one thing I can't do. I'd love to put this up for platformers on Xbox, and I can't. All it is there's a website, actually. It's just a website, and you, if it's hooked up to your computer, you can create like a browser window capture, and it'll do it all. We're just gonna take a death here real quick, just to get a health refill. Yeah. After I'm done racing, I'll send you the link. The only limitation, as I said, is that the controller has to be hooked up to the computer. So like I can't do it with the Xbox stuff. But since all my races, you know, I'm just going emulator, it works great. Huh? So, yeah, one of the things, like some of the stuff I've been considering, like how I would do it, is like if I had a way to just split the USB signal, you know, have part of it on, you know, plug it into my Xbox One and my computer at the same time, then like I could just do that as the here's both kind of deal. I know I had done some research on what other people said, and they were talking about using the broadcast app with Xbox, and I was just like, too complicated, introduces too much lag. So I mean, I will say, like, getting the emulator side to set up was the hardest stuff that I've done. But I am by no means smart when it comes to how to do these things. It's kind of like the way I code when I do my work. It's like, keep it simple, stupid. So we're hoping for number 3, because then it will make this race just hilarious. Full meme. Whew. Dodged a bullet there. Four, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Half magic and powder, both in GT. Wouldn't that be funny? I don't need them. Powder and half magic are very much appreciated, though. Like, I like having those safeties. I'll be curious to find out if my opponent did find the boots. Smart safety acquisition, always important. Red mail. Okay, we're finding all the safeties. Just not the big key. I knew as soon as I took that long to kill the Gibdo, I was like, the door's gonna close on me. Just a death warp. When I forgot I had a fairy. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah, exactly. Ugh. GT without boots. Not fun. Let's try the fairy keep again this time and not waste the fairy on a death warp that obviously wouldn't make sense. That was actually a pretty good land mo. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty darn good. I hate the collapsing bridge without boots. Like, seriously. That is the one room that I want boots more than any. Except for maybe the last serious room before Aga 2. Two good Moldorms today, that's for sure. Okay, last annoying room. Without boots, that room is not cool. Two, 112. Boots are overrated, exactly. I say this knowing that I'm doing the Ambrosia tonight and we'll know where the boots are. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to win or lose this race. I think we lucked out in some of our item checks, panning out the first time, but I don't know if it was good enough to get the victory here. Gonna be a close one to guess. Nope, we lost. Darn. Yeah, not by much. 4 minutes, roughly. That death to Moth and a few other like little things. Couple things here or there, and we would have had it, I think. Like, 4 minutes could have been made up. Unlikely. But I will ask. Nope, they didn't either. They did not find the boots. So, yeah, one of the other things I could have done in that race was Dark Magician for GT. I always do Hope Room, then full left side, but there is actually a group of people who do Hope Room, check the 4 chests in the top left, and then they do full right. And they call that the Dark Magician route. 161 out of 216. Okay, so wait, what? Yeah, I think if we had routed out some of the extra overworld checks, we might have had a better shot. But it happens. It was a competitive race. Little bits here, little bits there. Um, Turns out my opponent, what they did was after they did Aga, they went north and jumped into the water, came out of the water, and then hookshotted over to West Dark World or earlier than I did, where I did Pod. They're thinking my play was the right play, so I don't know. I lost the race. I made other mistakes, so I think part of it is that me getting the glove when I did caused me to then go do Quakefish, Graveyard Ledge. I checked all these other things in response to that move. But can't say for sure. Um, but we're gonna call it here. I'll definitely be streaming tonight at 10 p.m. for another race. There's an Ambrosia seed. Until then, have a good day. Um, watch Scruff today. I think he's going at like 3 my time or 8 p.m. UK. So go watch some of that. I don't know what he's streaming. He said he might do Link to the Past. He said he might do Monster Hunter, or he might do something else. I don't know. So until then.